What's going on? We back, Goodfellas Sports TV once again. Most active channel on YouTube, boxing wise, sports wise, and we continue to keep the activity up, man. And y'all know what the business is. One time for the one time. I see the haters as fast as y'all can dislike the videos because y'all dick sucking is as fast as I can continue to make them because that's just what I do. But shout out to everybody holding us down, man. And from what I'm hearing and what's coming up, man, possibly it could be a power struggle between Jermall, Charlo, and Canelo Alvarez once they clear their December opponents. And it seems like it's going to come down to a purse bid. It's going to be Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boy. They're going to try to they're going to do a massive purse bid if it comes to that. And if Jermall Charlo, I heard, lose the purse bid, it's just what I'm hearing. He just going, he just not going to go to the zone and fight Canelo. And Canelo lose the purse bid. He just not going to go on Showtime or wherever they choose to have a fight at, Fox. And they're just not going to have the fight. They just dropped the belt. So, honestly, I expected if Charlo lost the purse bid that he would still go into the zone to fight for the belt. Does that say that's a lack of confidence, thinking he can go to the zone and beat Canelo and get a fair shake? Possibly. Well, like I said, anybody that fight Canelo in the zone have to think knockout, not a decision. $365 million invested into a fighter is a lot of money to invest into a fighter. And so, yeah, you got to go there thinking knockout. And could Charlo knock out Canelo? Yeah, can Canelo knock out Charlo? That's a high possibility, especially we don't know if Charlo has a granite chin. Even though he has the mentality, he got the energy, he got just a real monstrous body frame, and hellacious body punching. He demonstrative eye attitude. But we know Canelo got a certified G chin. All right, we seen him being there with Golovkin get hit by Cotto, get hit by Kirkland. Take some hits from different guys. So it seems that Canelo has the more proven chin. He's the more experienced fighter. Even though I think Canelo might be a year younger than Charlo, they're around the same age, but. To say, like I said before, it's going back to what I said a couple of days ago. It's about boxing is going into leagues, like Strikeforce and One and UFC, whatever they call it, One. It's going into leagues, man, and that's just what it is. It's gonna go into leagues. Eventually, these networks are gonna have their own individual belts, or just and just keep the fights in house. If it comes to a purse bid, it's gonna come down to a purse bid, and if whoever win the purse bid either relinquish the belt or they don't go for the belt or they just finally go to another network and try to snatch the belt. Now it's going to be some insecurity, You're going to go to the zone, and even though you think in your mind it's different from you fighting in the ring, think you won the fight, and even though you clearly lost in most people's perspective and most people's point of view, you're going to be crying robbery just because of the reputation of going to another network. So boxing is going into a deep, dark place. It's going to take a special individuals to rise up and take it out that dark place. But am I surprised? No. I predicted that it would be an epic purse bid between Haymon and Oscar De La Hoya. Don't call Oscar De La Hoya out. He got resources. At the end of the day, he can ask John Skipper and Rushton to win that purse bid. They worth over one of them, John Rushton, is worth over $16 billion. Okay, John Skipper is probably close to that as well. That's a lot of money. Especially when you already invested $365 million. So even though I heard through the grapevine that Oscar De La Hoya would be responsible for winning purse bids off the strength of Golden Boy, and the zone is not expected to put any money into purse bids for AJ or any money for purse bids into Canelo or Golden Boy at Matchroom USA. So, at the end of the day, if Jermall Charlo loses the purse bid, what does he do? Do they try to make a Danny Jacobs fight before the end and go for Danny Jacobs and just say I'm the IBF champion and reign supreme? Or does he, it's word on the street is he not going to the zone. He not going to the zone. So he just going to not go to the zone and fight for the belt. And that would be that'd be another big mistake. I'm going to say it's a bigger mistake because I said when I didn't know when Jermall Charlo, accepted the WBC middleweight interim title, that he would be taken out the rankings of the IBF, WBA, WBO. He was highly ranked in WBO. I think ahead of Danny Jacobs. I think he might have been ahead of Andrade or just behind him. He was ranked higher than Danny Jacobs in IBF. And by him taking that title, I mean, at the end of the day, you have to just take you. If you lose the purse bid to Canelo and have to go to the zone, at that point, you invested so much sanctioning body fees into that interim title. You didn't took yourself out of the running for the WBO and the WBA and the IBF title. So basically, you done missed the title shot or two in there. At the end of the day, you must just go ahead and fight Canelo on the zone. You know, business is business. You got to go over there, and if you believe it, you can achieve it. You see it, it can be done, and try to knock out Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's gonna have to be. You know, Canelo can save face. Canelo's been a multiple world champion, multiple weight classes. He can drop a belt and masquerade and say, "Hey, I go up to 168. I like it up there better. I don't think I can make 160 no more." And people gonna eat it up. You know, Canelo's in a position of power regardless what happens. You know, the only way you can take that power is, you know, Al Haymon and his business partners winning that purse bid. And if you win the purse bid and Canelo drop the belt, he's still in position of power. People gonna say, well, he's better at 68, or he can't make 160. It's gonna be some way they should turn this shit around and make it bad on Charlo and still say Charlo's still unproven, even though, you know, a dude in Triple G didn't want to fight him, and Canelo would hypothetically lose the purse bid and give up that belt. You know, so pretty much for him, you know, it's a lose-lose situation. If he get handed the belt and win the purse bid, he can unify with Danny Jacobs. He give her some respect on his name that way. If he lose the purse bid and don't fight Canelo, he's seen as a ducker. If you win the purse bid and don't fight Danny Jacobs, just had a championship belt, have a showcase fight or two, he's seen as a guy that didn't fight the best, didn't earn his title. He a paper champion, all those things. Even though Canelo and Triple G both didn't want to fight him for those honors, so it just is what it is. That's the story of a black fighter. You got to really fight and gain your respect, and once you get that respect, and hopefully you pass the game down and you don't, you know, really tarnish it and really you know, not give another young champion or young challenger or young contender a title shot. But like I'm telling y'all guys, from what I'm hearing, this is headed to an epic purse bid. It's probably gonna be the most you know, memorable purse bid amongst the hardcore and the purist fans out there. And like I say, man, you know, may the deepest pockets win. You know, and if you invest $365 million into a guy, you know, it's hard for you not to invest, you keep reinvesting into him. But like I said, Canelo can always save face and say, I'll stay at 68. You know, and they can figure it out from there. And then eventually he can come back down and try to put himself in a position of power. He just got the credibility, man. He got the fan base. He got the push behind him. He's just a more likable guy. He's the, you know, Mexican Don Dada right now. And at the end of the day, a lot of dudes are at his mercy. You know what I'm saying? Anybody go to the zone to fight him is at his mercy. He's in the ultimate position of power. $365 million guaranteed. Do you think they're going to let him lose once, especially twice or three times? Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? And he's already been seen as a performance-enhancing drug cheat, and he still got popularity. He's already dropped the belt, and people still got popularity. He still abducted several fighters and still got in popularity. But the one thing that he's actually done is he's done something that the other fighters have not done. He's had, you know, out the young bunch. He's fought the marquee fighters. He fought a Charlo. He fought a Cotto. He fought a Mayweather. He fought Triple G twice. So, you know, as long as he can hang his hat on those cornerstones of his career, nobody else can hang their head. Crawford can't say that. Earl can't say that. Keith Thurman can't say that. You know, Wilder can't say it. AJ can't say it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else has fought as good as competition as Canelo, you know, right now. Even Triple G can't say it other than Manny Pacquiao, Mayweather. Mikey Garcia can't say it, you know, and won and only lost once and continues to win and have a high winning percentage. Can't nobody else say it. So at the end of the day, till these dudes start thumping with each other, until they start, you know, putting on and fighting the best, Canelo's did enough to coach right now because, you know, similar to Keith Thurman being at 147 and still having the best resume, being out almost 2 years. Same thing for Canelo. Canelo can hang his hat on Triple G, Cotto, Mayweather for the rest of his career if these dudes not going to thump, you know, and the best fight the best. And if that ain't happening, hey, you know what I'm saying? He can continue to hang his hat on bum bashing and say, I still got the best resume. So until these guys dare to be great, so be it. But you're headed to an epic purse bid. You know, it is what it is. Haters keep disliking my videos. Obviously don't care. You're not going to stop this hustle. You're not going to stop this grind. Keep watching. And I got my eyes on you. And I'm pretty sure you got the eyes on the work I'm doing because ain't nobody doing as good as work as I'm doing and consistent work as I'm doing. So, yep. You know, y'all defending grown men out here. You know, y'all defending grown men won't even defend your woman. You know, when a nigga pull up on your woman to defend your kid. But y'all know what it is. Goodfellas Sports TV. I'm still going to talk real shit. That's what I'm about. One time for the one time. Mr. One time for the one time. We gone.